Hello. So for this year, for my summer 2026 trip, my family and I ended up going to Europe for about a week and a half. The first 3 days we went to Barcelona, Spain, and then after that we went on a week-long cruise that started in Barcelona, then we went to France, and then ended in Italy. So I decided to dedicate this vlog for just the Barcelona trip because I have so much footage, and I think it'd be smarter to break it up. But yeah, with that said, let's get on to the travel montage. Wow, we're walking to a restaurant right now that one of the hotel ladies recommended, and the walk is pretty nice. After that, we got to the food place, and I ended up getting beef with fries, and it was super yummy. The fries are pretty good and super crunchy. But then after that, we went to this place called Café con Qué, and I got an iced cappuccino. I'd give it like a 5 out of 10. It had a lot of milk in it, but I kind of, asked for it. Okay, wait, where are we walking to again?
Plaza de España.
Okay, we're going there. So we went to the market, and then I ended up getting a fan just because. My mom booked us bus touristic hop on hop off tickets, and I super highly recommend this. It was a very easy way of traveling around Barcelona without having to worry about taxis, and it had an upper deck level that made it super easy to sightsee. It also had a guided tour, so we got a ton of information about what we were seeing. We saw the Colosseum when the 1992 Olympics were held, and of course the Basilica de Sagrada Familia. We did visit that the next day, so stay tuned. Then we stopped by the downtown area where there was a lot of people shopping, and of course there was a Five Guys, I'm not surprised. Then after that, we stopped by byeeee, which is a very popular coffee shop and bakery franchise around Barcelona. I had a strawberry slush and a red velvet muffin.
Where to ride the nearest taxi and then
It's like a strawberry slush. There's like the cream filling inside too. Welcome. This is our room. We're staying at the Leonardo da Vinci Hotel or whatever.
Oh, it's so hot.
Yay! Okay.
What does this mean?
Wait, just shh.
It's me, bitch.
Let's do this. Hi guys, welcome to my crib. So as you know, I moved to Barcelona. So when you open here, you have the thermostat right here.
And you did not move to Barcelona.
So these are the lovely shelves. I'm probably going to be putting some miscellaneous stuff in there. Of course, we have ample space here.
You're lying.
I'm going to take over because my mom doesn't know how to vlog. Here is my full-length mirror. I got it from IKEA. This is bed number 1. My parents are just spending the night. I am so selfishly taking this bed. Welcome to the restroom. Hello. Okay, she needs a little encouragement. So yeah, it's a very high tech. Yeah, there we go. So now you can see everything. Here's the restroom. Very nice. I actually designed the shower myself, so I'm really proud of it. And then, here you go. Okay. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching my room tour. After that, we went to Casa Batlló, which was a building designed by Antonio Gaudí, who is a famous architect and designer who also designed Barcelona's famous basilisk. But Casa Batlló was honestly something I've never seen before. It had a lot of wavy designs, they said like undulating shapes, mosaics, a lot of vibrant colors, and a skeleton slash like dragon-like interior. And then the tour ended with some live music on the rooftop. It was so vibey and it had a great view of the city and some really, really awesome tunes. it's Sandra, and today you'll be watching my morning routine. Okay, so first we're gonna start off with Torridon. It's this really nice, really light, and I get it everywhere. Really nice, really light moisturizer, and I use it as like a base most days. Ooh. Bitch, hold on. This is not optional. You'll be needing one of these. You can get it from Barcelona, which is where I got it from. Next, I'm gonna go in with this Milk Hydro Pro. I just try to focus it on the under eye section, just cause that's where I care about it sticking the most. Trusty handy fan. I think today I'm also just gonna put on some of this sunscreen. It's from Innisfree. I'm gonna go in with this NARS concealer in the color Praline. I've been using this for the longest time. And then for my foundation, I'm gonna go in with this Clinique Even Better makeup, and it has SPF 45. I'm gonna go ahead and moisturize my lips with this Laneige sleeping mask. For blush, I'm gonna be using this Glossier Cloud Paint in the color Spark. She's hella beat up. Next, I'm gonna set my face with the size 1, I think it's the Patrick Star brand. It's the pink setting powder. I fuck with this one heavy. Right, and then last thing for the face, I'm gonna take the Fenty Beauty, favorite thing in the world, eyeliner. I use the Sephora liner. This is my tried and true. I think that's good enough. Okay, I think I'm just gonna add some sparkle back in by taking this Moon Dust by Urban Decay. We have an audience. Okay, and then I'm gonna curl my eyelashes using the Sephora eyelash curler. And for mascara, I'll be using Roller Lash that my boyfriend got me from Sephora. And that's the finished look. Thanks, Vogue. Then we had breakfast at the hotel. The food was honestly really mid. I expected something more for it being 15 euros, but I made my own latte, which was so good. And they also had robots that you see at the Korean barbecue place. But after that, we took a taxi to the Basilica de Sagrada Familia. Oh my gosh, guys. Out of this entire trip, including our trip to Italy and France, this was hands down my favorite place. And I thought it was really funny that it was next to a McDonald's and a Five Guys. Okay, anyways, I was freaking amazed. The exterior was so much bigger in person and the details were just so intricate. I could just spend hours on the outside, but the inside, girl, it was so pretty. The stained glass windows made the interior so colorful, so bright. And then we took an elevator to the highest point that you could visit, and it had such a great view of the city. And then you had to take a bunch of steps going back down, and it looked like the inside of Hogwarts, which is why you'll see me like, Wingardium Leviosa. But the spiral staircase was kind of scary because it was really high and it was super cramped, so my legs were shaking. But yeah, overall, I highly recommend visiting this place. It was so beautiful and genuinely the best place to visit in Barcelona. Then we went to lunch at the Paisano Bistro. It was basically down the street, and I got a pappardelle alla grisia. I don't know if I'm saying that right. My mom got meatballs and my dad got seafood. The pasta was pretty good. It was honestly really salty though, so I'd give it a 7 out of 10. It's really good. Then, of course, we went to Carambola, and I don't know if I'm saying this right, but I got gelato, and it was really good. My mom liked it too. This is how the Europeans stay skinny. This is like the smallest size I have. Then we hopped back on the touristic bus and enjoyed more of Barcelona's beautiful scenery. I love the architecture, the windows, the wide sidewalks, so many mopeds, a lot of greenery, and of course, McDonald's. Yeah, I really love how walkable the city is. I really enjoyed it. Then we went to another one of Gaudi's buildings, which was Park Güell. We did have to walk up some pretty high steps, and I felt really bad for my mom. But anyways, it was supposed to be this neighborhood for the rich people in Barcelona, but ultimately it failed, and now it's a place for many people to visit each year. And it was higher in elevation, so again, you got to see a really great view of the city. then underneath that, there were a bunch of pillars and mosaic tiles on the ceiling. The patterns on the top mimicked like the waves of the water in more undulating shapes. I love that word now. So yeah, this is another place I'd highly recommend. Honestly, any of Gaudi's places you should definitely go to if you're in Barcelona.
Yeah, it's like a puff, but like it has a different flavor profile.
Then finally, for our last day in Barcelona, we embarked on a trip to Montserrat, where they had a monastery and great views of the mountains. Again, super breathtaking, highly recommend.
What are you getting?
It's like a barquillo.
Oh, bus. Very good.
Then we headed to Olor de Mas inside a 10th century castle for some wine tasting and tapas. They had a boar statue to ward off wild boars from eating the crops, which I thought was pretty cool. And then we saw the cellar before the tasting experience. Then we had tapas, which is like a small plate of Spanish cuisine, and it was like a charcuterie board basically. And if I'm gonna be so real, I don't remember the wines we tasted because I'm not much of a wine connoisseur, if you will. But I do remember the experience being really interesting, and our tour guide was really great. She had a lot of things to say about the wine.
What adjectives do you want me to say?
Oh my god, useless. Okay, so I think this was a fruitier wine. They gave me a lot.
I think I'm gonna get drunk off of this.
Okay, so first you're supposed to look at the color.
It's very like not red. It's not as deep. It's kind of like see-through-ish. Then you smell it. It smells like red wine. That is really sour. I mean, the notes said candy, fruity, but it tastes very sour to me.
It's not sweet.
And then after that, we went back to the hotel and I decided to do a workout because I was feeling so chud at this point. So I decided to put the protein, to good use. I did some RDLs, sumo squats, hip thrusts, and Bulgarian split squats, the Youve. And then, yeah, I changed back into sleep clothes and then we're finally done. Good morning. My parents are out getting food right now, and as you can see, today is the day that we embark on our cruise. But because that's the end of the Barcelona trip, I think I'm gonna split it into, this will be the Barcelona vlog, the other vlog will be the cruise vlog. But that's gonna be the end of the Barcelona vlog. Bye.